welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an empties post. I recently went under my sink and found I had a ton of products saved up, and I figured this would be the perfect time to come and talk to you about products I've used up, if I repurchased them, and if I really liked them. So without further ado, let's get into hair. Alright, so first thing we're going to talk about is the Living Proof. This is the Jennifer Aniston's brand, the Perfect Day Hair Conditioner. It's supposed to improve your hair over time, basically try to make you look like Jen Aniston. I'll be honest, my hair didn't look like Jen Aniston's after, but that's because we have completely different hair. It was very thick, it was very moisturizing. The only annoying thing, I don't know if anyone else feels like this, is for the price I paid for this, for the amount, I don't necessarily know if I really appreciate that. Like, some things, like there's a good amount of product, and I don't mind paying $25 for something, but when there's not a lot of product, and I'm paying that much, it's kind of annoying, and if you don't see a result, it's kind of frustrating. But if I was ever like didn't know what to choose again and I wanted to try something again, I probably would try this brand out. I've been impressed with the brand as a whole. This just didn't give me like perfect day hair necessarily, but it did condition and gave me nice hair. So look better than that. Second thing is going to be the Bumble and Bumble Gentle Shampoo. Now, Bumble and Bumble, I feel like recently has gotten so much hype. Everyone loves it. It's just one of those brands that like continuously lives up to the hype for me. And I've actually used this before when I used to perm my hair. Thank God that's over. Just thank God. But it's supposed to be for hair that's chemically treated, or if you overprocess your hair. Now, I take very good care of my hair. I use masks. You know, I'm always making sure I'm keeping it like heat treated at least. So I didn't necessarily pick this just because I have like chemically treated hair. I mean, I do, but that's not necessarily why I gravitated towards it. But overall, it was a great shampoo. I went through it fairly quickly, which was kind of annoying since I paid like $25 for it. But otherwise, I definitely would repurchase this again. I definitely haven't though. I've got something else I'm using right now, but it definitely would be in future purchases for me. Next thing for hair is going to be the Dry Texture Volume. This is the Oscar Blandi. Now, I love dry texturizing sprays, so much so that when I was like probably like what would be this amount left, I went out, had to go get it, couldn't live without it. I have a new bottle already ready to go, been using all the time. It is a great dupe for the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. Now, I don't know about you guys, I can't afford Oribe. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just not in my budget. There's other things I want to buy skincare related or makeup related. I'm just not going to spend that much money on dry texturizing spray. But I think for the price of this, it's about like $24, $25. Don't quote me on that, but it's around there. I think for the quality and how it is, I definitely use it every single day. I can't live without it. It's a must-have now. Must-have. A next must-have for me is going to be Pureology. Now, I did a post all about this, which I will link below for you guys. And it's all about the color FANATIC. This is basically what my hair size says, crack in a bottle. Not literally, but figuratively here. It does 21 different things for your hair, and it's a great thing that I use when I come out of the shower. Spritz a little bit in. It really just like keeps my hair hydrated, just looking amazing. It's just the perfect product. In the post I have all the things it does, so I'm not going to go through all 21 things, but anything that you may have a problem with, this thing is going to help. Last hair care product is going to be the Blow Pro Texture Style Dry Texture Spray. As you know, as I just said, I love texturizing sprays. And I'm always on the hunt for something different and new that might be cheaper or just a great alternative to like ones I already like. And I was impressed with this. I really enjoyed it. I don't necessarily know if I'd repurchase it only because it kind of was wet when I sprayed it. Like dry texturizing spray is supposed to be dry, not wet. If I wanted a wet one, I would go for a different product. So that was kind of weird. It did dry a few seconds later, but it just wasn't, it didn't give me that dry, like Alexa Chung, like walked out of bed kind of thing going on. I don't know why I'm doing this, but that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so if you're looking for something that's a little cheaper than the Oscar Blandi, this is probably a great alternative for you to try. All right, skincare related. So I love skincare. It is no secret. It's probably one of my favorite things makeup related that I could probably ever go like buy at the store. I'm always wanting to try something new skincare related. And I go through it fairly quickly. I think most people do. But let's talk about moisturizers first because I got two here in my lap. First one is going to be the Origins High Potency Vitamins. Now, this product is loved by so many people, and I think recently it's gotten kind of like a new following again. People are talking about it again, putting it out there. It smells It smells like oranges, very citrusy, but kind of like a nutty orange, if that's possible. I definitely, the smell kind of puts me off in the evening because like citrus to me reminds me of the morning, like energize me, wake me up. So that's kind of weird to like smell, and then that's not what it is, but I really liked it. I recently purchased something else, so this isn't like gonna go out and get it right now. But if I definitely am in a jam, which happens a lot with night moisturizers for me, just because I don't want to spend a ton of money. I don't know about anyone else. Night creams are a fortune, and I'm not gonna spend like maybe over $50 on something. Like I just can't. Like it's just not my budget. It's not gonna happen. So this is a great alternative if you're looking for a night cream that's really thick, really moisturizing, and it's not gonna break your bank. So definitely check that out. Second thing, now this is a small container of this, but it's going to be the Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream. Now I got this for Christmas. Clearly it's taking me a while to finish it. I love Fresh as a brand, and this really impressed me. So much so that I went out and actually bought the full size. And again, it's not super expensive. It's one of those moisturizers you can use in the daytime and in the nighttime, which I think is great because you kind of save your money that way a little bit. And it's supposed to like give you this like youthful look and get rid of those wrinkles and all that. I don't necessarily see if I see that yet, just because I don't have wrinkles yet. But I do find it's moisturizing. It smells good. I feel like my face is hydrated. It's not too oily, but not too light. It's just all around a perfect moisturizer right now. Next thing's going to be a mask. Now, this is the Purity Made Simple mask. Okay, so I love Purity's face wash. So I assumed that this product was going to be fairly similar, but just a little more deep cleaning. It was going to be that same great, amazing face wash that they make. However, I was really disappointed. Not only that, but it took me probably almost a whole year to finish. And I don't mean that like I used it every day and it took me that long. I just never wanted to use it. It's very salty, and I did taste it. It happens, guys. I tasted it. It's on my face. So it was really salty, and salt always really concerns me when it's a lot of it's in a product, because salt, if you put it on like an open wound, like for a pimple, for instance, it's gonna scar. So that kind of made me a little uncomfortable. But otherwise, it wasn't a bad mask. It just wasn't very deep cleaning. It didn't really impress me. It just kind of felt like the face wash I already own, and just kind of like a more jelly consistency. So save your money, go get the face wash. All right, next thing is going to be the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I can't even say that. Say that 10 times fast. I loved this. Now, a long time ago this came out. It received so much attention, and it kind of went, I feel like, in the back for a lot of people. It just never, people recently haven't been talking about it. But I want to try it out because I had never tried it out. Super impressed. Loved the peppermint minty smell. It was perfect for the nighttime. Really feel like it deep cleaned. Didn't feel like it dried out any areas, but I didn't feel like it overly moisturized areas. It's kind of one of those just standard face washes. I think if you're doing an intense nighttime regimen, is probably perfect for it because it doesn't intensify your skin before you put on other things. Perfect if you've got sensitive skin. Was very impressed with it. Next thing is going to be the Sephora Micellar Solution. Now, I talked about this in a recent video. I love this. I think it is 10 times better than Bioderma. Super impressed with it. Always love it. When I am like not even halfway done, I'm already at the store buying a new one. That's how much I like it. And same thing goes for this one. Now, this is the small bottle, which I had featured in the previous video. I now got the one that has a pump, so it's bigger. And it's definitely worth, I can't even describe it. I can't even tell you how much this is worth it. Like, it's just a product you probably need if you don't even realize it. It takes off all my makeup. It's not too oily. It's not greasy. It's just that perfect makeup remover that I seriously just can't live without anymore. All right, now for random things, these are like skincare, not skincare, but like makeup and like a kind of skincare product. The kind of skincare product, this is my random product, it's gonna be the Degree deodorant. This is in Motion Sense Shower Fresh. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about deodorant, they don't talk about sweating, but we all sweat. Let's just accept that now, people. Accept it now. And I sweat, I'm gonna be honest. I go to the gym. I'm a human. But I love this deodorant. Now, I have very sensitive underarms, armpits, whatever you want to call them. I have sensitive ones. So a lot of those clinical deodorants that are supposed to be super strong and like really battle that sweat, I can't use. They either give me a rash or something else. It's just really odd. So the Degree Motion Sense, I've been using this since high school, and I honestly have never changed. It's my favorite deodorant. It works perfect for the gym every day. It smells good. I don't know what else to say. There's a little left, but you know when there's like a little left, you can't use it. But definitely have a new one already purchased. So check it out if you're in the market for a new deodorant. All right. So perfume-wise, I didn't finish a perfume bottle per se, but I finished a travel size. Now this is going to be the Stella McCartney Stella. Yeah, Stella McCartney Stella. Now, during the winter, this is my favorite perfume. It is that perfect floral, musky, not too heavy, not too light, doesn't give me a headache kind of perfume that some perfumes do. I love this. Now, I usually in perfumes will go by the travel size first to see if I like it. And it gives me that perfect, like, do I really want to repurchase this? Is it worth it? You know, do I really want it? And I got this for Christmas. As soon as I was done, I was on it. It had to happen. I bought the full-size bottle. I use it every day. It is probably my signature scent right now for the winter. I don't necessarily know if I'd wear it in the summer, but you never know. Could happen. All right, makeup-wise, I only finished 2 things. Now, I have a lot of makeup, so I don't necessarily finish makeup very quickly, but when it happens, it happens. So, first things first, this is the Covergirl. I believe this is, doesn't have any name on the packaging, but this is one of their, like, I guess it's one of their lip glosses. It's the best I can give you. I'll link the name down below because I can't remember off the top of my head. This is in Guava. I got this kind of on a haul because I was like, oh, it's buy one, get 50% off. Let me just grab it right now from Ulta. I figured it would be that perfect, like, peachy pink color with sparkle that would just kind of be like an everyday color. Now, it was exactly what it said it would be. It's, you know, it's sheer, it's not too intense, it's perfect going to work, and you need a little hydration. I just don't think I'd repurchase it. It kind of came off after 5 or 6 seconds, like, of me putting it on, and I feel like I was eating it. So it's not something that I would run out to the store and buy, but, you know, if you're more of a drugstore makeup person, this might be a great idea for you. Last but not least is going to be the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Now, this product is so talked about. I've talked about it. Everyone talks about it. And if you haven't tried it, this is the moment after this video that you need to go out and get it. It is the best dark circle eraser. I've even used it for spots. I've used it for highlighting. It is just one of those universal products I think every woman needs. It doesn't have many shade selection, but I mean, you can kind of like work it in there if it was like a shade lighter or a shade darker. But it takes care of any problem that I have on my skin. And most concealers, drugstore-wise, don't do that for me. So when this did, I was very impressed with it. I always repurchase it. I have a new one going. It's just my favorite product. The only annoying thing, I mean, I've mentioned this before, is just how dirty this all gets. But, you know, it's one of those things with makeup. It happens. But that is all of the products I have that I've finished up. Let me know what you finished up and if you've liked it and if I should go out and check it out. I love product recommendations. So everything will be linked below. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.